What's up, guys? I'm with Corey Davis from Offroad Trailers. We've been following them for a while. Not only their teardrops, but their overland gear trailers are awesome. They have some new suspension from FabTech, and in general, I just want to check these things out. So Corey, they're based in Canada. How was the trip down? Where were you guys wheeling?
The trip down was awesome. We drove from Edmonton, Alberta, down here to Flagstaff, a stop in Montana, a stop in Utah.
Nice.
Made it into Arizona in a couple days, and then got cleaned up and ready for the show. So it's been really good.
Let's check these out.
Awesome.
Maybe the Switchback first?
Yeah, let's go over to the...
All right, so for starters, you guys are 100% aluminum, or
all
metal, no
so
wood.
Aluminum body, steel frame.
Yeah. I love the awning setup. From an RTT standpoint, you can put anything up there, right?
You put anything up there. We work directly with 23-0, so we use a lot of their products. So
nice.
On this one, we have a 23-0 Kabari.
That's a great product. I think they do a really good job too. And this has the full kitchen setup.
So this model, you can get a side galley or a rear galley. So this is the side. The rear galley is, this just moves around back.
How much water?
31 gallons.
31 gallons. That's a long time.
It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet, man. What are some other perks? You got a little slide out for a fridge right here, it looks like?
This is just a gearbox. You can also put a barbecue on this if you want that. You can get up to a 69-liter fridge.
Wow.
Standard is 35. You can go up to 55 or 69. That's the 69.
This is really clean. What's the total weight?
So 1,300 is the dry weight.
Yeah.
And then 3,500 is the gross vehicle weight. So once you load it with water, gear, everything.
Just really built for those Jeeps, the Broncos, the
mid-size trucks, Jeeps, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. What's your most popular model, or what's the most popular rig that people are pulling these on? Is it all over the place?
Jeeps, but there's a lot of Toyota guys, Tacomas, 4Runners.
Yeah.
We have a Colorado in the fleet, a Gladiator in the fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's check out some of the teardrops over here.
Awesome.
We saw a Panda 2.0 on our way in that we liked.
Cool.
Which one is model?
So this is the Pando 2.0.
Nice.
It gives you the classic teardrop shape. You get the kitchen in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kitchen in the back this is something that I've always really liked. A little Dometic right here. Is there another fridge?
Yeah, so this fridge is standard, and then you can get an optional fridge up front. Again, 35, 55, or 69 liter.
And how much power do you guys normally, as far as battery
So
power?
it comes with two 12-volt batteries, 80 amp hours each.
Yeah.
And you can,
and people, I'm sure, deck it out with solar. Is there solar?
Yeah,
on this
they're solar prepped.
Yeah.
They all come solar prepped. So yeah, you plug a panel in and you're good to go.
Oh, that's awesome. Got a little stove kitchenette out here.
Yep.
You just pull up, open it up, and you're set
Open
up.
up and you're ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. What I really love is if you have a family, two of you could, or even three, probably sleep in there easily, and then put a rooftop tent on, and you could fit the entire family.
Yeah. So you
with
get
this
a
little apartment in
full
the sky.
queen size bed inside, like a regular queen.
Yeah.
And then it's 6'7" long, so there's plenty of space if you're tall.
Yeah.
And then up on the rooftop tent, you can do, on the Expedition, you can do up to what do they call them? California king size,
Jeez.
Massive. So our sales director, he has an Expedition with the biggest tent 23-0 offers, and he claims he can sleep 8 people in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little too bougie.
It's cramped for 8, I'm sure. But.
So on the back here, you have a little shower awning, nice privacy like that. And then, the inside of this is crazy. I don't know why you need a TV, but you have a TV.
It's an option. It's an option. Some people feel like they want it. I can tell you most of our customers who do get it tell us later that they don't use it as much as they thought they would. So, yeah.
So
but you got to keep everyone happy.
Lights all around, another awning here.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys have this thing decked
You can
out.
mount. The Expedition is the best seller for sure.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit less expensive because there's less metal that goes into it with the drop-down kitchen, which makes it a little lighter, a little better for Jeep owners because they have a little tougher time towing.
Yeah.
So, and it's got a better departure angle, 50 degrees of departure angle.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Full-size spare up front.
Yeah, so the full-size spare is an option.
Love this storage compartment up here. That's really cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so you can, whether you throw firewood on, mount a gearbox, whatever you want to do up there.
And gross vehicle weight on this, fully loaded or with water?
So 17 dry, they're all 35 fully loaded, and that's based off the hubs in that. So
yeah, sweet. So you could put you could make this into a king size? How does that work?
No,
It's just
so this
bigger...
is no, so queen size bed, but you can do a king size tent up top. So that you can put a massive tent up there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, wow. Okay, so all the inside on the Pando, these are pretty much the same?
Yeah, so from the wheels forward, they're the exact same trailer, give or take. And then the wheels back, it's just the kitchen and storage layout.
Got it.
So you get some back storage. You get a little more storage with the Expedition on the back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful inside. This is the drop-down kitchen instead of the back, and on the back is just...
It's just storage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's a ton of storage.
So these are all adjustable shelves. So you can just loosen these off, slide them wherever you want, depending on what size of gearbox you want to run and how you want to, how you want to lay it out.
I like it. And I will say I do like the pop-up having the kitchen in the back. There's something cool about that of just like being able to stand and do it, but this isn't bad either.
No, and it's just a different layout. It's a different way to camp.
Yeah. 30 gallons of water as well.
31 on this one. And then the Pando comes standard with 14. But you can upgrade to an additional 19, so you end up with 34 total.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Like
it's a lot of water.
How many of your customers end up going out for super extended periods of time?
I mean, we have a handful of customers who live in these full time.
Yeah.
So, they're out.
Mix has everything that you need. Just get a little Thunderbox action and you're good to go.
Exactly. Little porta potty, they fit up in the front box easy and you're ready to go.
All right, so what separates these guys from some of your other competitors? I see some FabTech suspension going on underneath.
Yeah, so,
tell me about that.
So the new suspension we've been working on with FabTech is something we're super proud of.
Yeah.
It's been a while in the making, and we just opened orders for it this Friday. So if you're interested, you can now go to offroadtrailers.com and put in an order for it. So
what do we get? What do we working with?
It's a trailing arm design. You have a 2 1/4 inch Dirt Logic shock, powder coated coil spring, 8 inches of travel, custom valving, so it's super smooth whether you're on the road or on washboards or bouncing it off rocks. We're super excited about how it turned out. We're actually taking these trailers out to Moab after we leave here and put them to the test. So
sweet.
We'll,
we're huge fans of FabTech and Dirt Logic. We ran it on our Bronco. They're great people, made in America. They do everything in the shop. So I'm stoked that you guys have that. We've ran Timbren before.
Yeah,
they're great too.
That's what comes standard on our trailers is Timbren.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to see something a little bit more heavy duty.
A little more heavy duty.
What size tires are people running on these?
So they come standard with a 265 7017, so like 31 and a half, 32-ish, whatever that works out to. But you can fit up to a 35.
Oh, wow. So you can fit up to 35s on this beast. I got a side question. I never knew this. Do you air down the tires on the trailer when you're on the trail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what kind of PSI do you typically, like it helps you out?
The lower, it depends where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, to keep it from bouncing and rattling as much, you can just do whatever you put in your tow vehicle to the trailer and you'll be safe.
That's when we had our Teardrop, it was the first sweepstakes we ever did. It was an Oregon trailer, like really cool guys, and it was fun. It launched our company. I wasn't sure. I was like, I guess we'll air down a little bit. I mean, it's gotta help, but
it helps from
like
it's not bouncing, it's not rattling, it's not shaking.
But I
your
was thinking like
electrical
traction
component.
wise, you don't need.
No, it's not for traction. It's more for like shaking your electrical, your plumbing.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose a fitting because you bounced it too high off a rock. And
That makes sense. Well, Corey, Off-Grid is going to be in our future, man.
Awesome.
Thanks for
great to meet you.
Thanks for doing this, and I'm excited. Look for Off-Grid Trailers. Go to offgridtrailers.com to check them out, or follow them Off-Grid Trailers on Instagram. Corey,
awesome.
Great to see you, man.
Great to see you.
Yeah, have a good rest of your show.
Thanks.